So hello everyone, how are you all? And I hope so you all are doing great. So today we are going to learn the next level line of Italian game. You have seen, maybe you have seen these lines, like let me set it up for you. You have seen this position so much time, so much like uh, here black have two main choices, which is knight to f6 and another is bishop to c5. And we will also talk about some moves like d4 and also like d6, and there is no much moves all after that. And there is one more move which is pawn to b6, but you can see the evil bar goes up. You are already in lead, so your plan would be, if these a little move like a little passive move like this if comes, you have to play c3 and d4 and take the control of the center instantly. And if the move d5 comes, then you have to take, and it is just a free pawn, so it is also winning for you. We can first we will see a knight to f6, and then we will see bishop to c5, bishop to c5. Okay, so first we are going to look at knight to f6. So when the knight comes to f6, then your move is going to be d4. You attack the center instantly, and when it takes, you are going to castle and let him take this pawn. If he takes this pawn, you go rook to pin this knight, and he goes, it is best move, you can see here. And we will look also this move. If he plays this move, why it is bad move, you can see the eval bar goes up. So first of all, we will see this move. When this move comes d5, you have to take, sack the rook, sack the bishop, and go knight to b3. This pawn is pinned, so it can't move. The knight is pinned to the king, so it can't take. And queen is under attack, so queen needs to move. Here black has 3 to 4 options. We will see all of them. First is this, which is best move, will come after this. And second one is this, and third one is this, and fourth one is this. So we will see all the moves, and why is bad, and how do we take advantage. So we'll first go with this move. So when this move comes, you got to take the rook and setting up the discovered attack on the king. So he needs to block, and you go knight to g5, attacking the bishop. If he castles, he loses a pawn, so it is equal. But after that, you are triple attacking the pawn on d5, so it is very hard for black to defend it. So it won't play, maybe he won't play this move. And other move you can see here is the bishop to e7, this move. And here you can play knight takes bishop, and pawn takes, you take back with the rook. Now you are no longer pawn down. So, and if he castles, he gets the rook in the open file. So you go knight to knight to e5. If he takes, here the main thing is you can take the bishop, and it is completely equal. And this is for it. And now you have a nearly draw game. You can use your mind to play further. So let's go back to the initial position where the queen can move over here. So we will see queen to c4. If queen to c4 comes, then your move is going to be knight back to d2 and attacking the queen, and as well as forking the knight. And here wherever the queen moves, you get to take the space, and you attack the queen when the queen moves back, saving this pawn. on c7, then you go pawn to c4, and if he goes en passant, then you have the move rook takes knight check, and he has to block, and then you play the move knight to b3, or you can play also knight to c4, it don't matter much. And here most of your opponents will take this one, and thinking that it is protected by bishop, but here bishop is pinned, so he can't take, it is just a blunder. So let's go back. Now here is some moves which is to wherever the queen moves, you can see wherever the queen moves, like here or wherever, you get to go here check and win the queen. Wherever the queen goes, the queen is no longer going to defend the pawn on c7, so you are completely going to take that pawn. And if the pawn push comes, which is the best move, you just keep on the knight protected, and then he needs to castle and give up his queen. This is the move. Okay, let's go back. You can see, if this happens in your game, you should be very happy. Now we saw this, and now we have two more options where queen can go here, and also queen can go h5, and queen can go f5. So this both moves are good. And also you can see here, after it is nearly move 8, and you are completely winning here, like every move is looking like trap. If black don't play it perfectly, he will win so badly. So the best move comes here, h5, queen to h5, you take with the knight, because knight is under attack, so you take with that knight. And now the discovered check is here with the rook on e1, so he needs to block. He can either block with the bishop, with the dark square bishop, or with the light square bishop. So blocking with the dark square bishop is bad apparently, because you can go here and he can never push, because you can see that evil bar is going up, because it is just a blunder. If he takes with this way, you can take here double check with the rook and the knight, so the pawn can't take, and king needs to move, and the queen is gone. So, and if he takes with the pawn, here same thing happens, check, the bishop can't take, as the bishop is pinned, so king needs to move, and you take the queen. So here, after this dark square bishop is a bad option to block the discovered check. Now here the best move is to block with the light squared bishop. So here still you have got this move, bishop to g5, and you are stopping the black kings from castling, so it is a good move. And still, if he plays this move, this is also a bad move. We can take with the knight, it's a check, he needs to take, and you go here threatening the rook. So if rook moves, you have the move bishop takes. Okay, and if he saves his bishop, you take the rook on the corner. After he castles, you can go here, take, fork, so queen goes back. You can sack your rook, and after queen takes here and here, you are threatening checkmate. If this guy, like most of your opponents will go for something like this move, and you get checkmate. So this is also one line. And going back here, okay, after blocking with both of these won't work. here after. So after this move you go here, and here the best move for black is to develop the bishop. And in this case you are going to take this bishop, go here, and it's normal. Now you can solidate your bishop over there, and you can also come back attacking the pawn, but he can castle. So it is equal game. So now from here you can use your mind, but I have shown you, if he goes dark square bishop, you are completely winning. You have this, and here the best move for black is pinning the knight out. You take the bishop, your knight takes back, and here you can go queen to e2, and if black go here check, you go here and then just checkmate. And yeah, you can see that if black plays whatever other move, you can still play this, and then it's a checkmate. Okay, not takes. If opponent goes f5, you take the knight, and we are still setting up discovered attack, so your opponent needs to move, and you still got the, you go bishop e7, sorry, targeting the bishop on e7 with the your dark square bishop. He blocks, and now this is not working because the queen is not over here, not here, it is not on h5, it is on f5. So the bishop sack won't work, but the thing will work, which is the knight takes on d4, knight takes on d4, and here the move is queen take on d4, and he can take the bishop out, but it is a blunder, as you can take here the rook side over there, and you go here launching the attack on the bishop, discovered attack. So if your opponent, most of your opponent will take, and you get the checkmate, but most of them will see that, and maybe some of them will try to go somewhere and lose the queen. So it is very important to keep in mind that after this, if your opponent takes the bishop, which most of them will take, because they don't know what is coming. So yeah, and here the best move is castle, which no one is going to play that move, so we should not see that at all. Okay, we have seen every move. After the move, knight comes out. Okay, now we will see, if we go d4, but your opponent takes on e4, and here you have the move pawn takes on e4, sorry, e5. Your opponent needs to instantly strike the center with the move d6, and most of opponents will try something else, like developing the bishop, attacking the on f2. So here the savage move for you is to go queen d5, and here your opponent will castle maybe and lose the knight. So you can see that this move is not working. Most of your opponent will do it, and most of your opponents will do this also, pushing the pawn to d5, and here you still have this move. If queen takes, bishop takes, and here knight goes back because knight is under attack. Simple move, and takes. After takes, you have the move, just normal development move. You are not getting something else. It is winning for you. You can see the eval bar is 1 point something, and he needs to develop, but this pawn is very annoying for him. So he gets this, maybe you go there attacking the pawn, he goes for castle, you castle, he castle, and normal moves just keep going on. You can go here, trade, go here, attack the bishop out, normal moves. After taking the pawn on e4, here comes the best move, attacking the pawn on e5. So here the move you can see that is bishop takes f7 and king takes, you go queen to d5 check, and king moves, you get the knight on e4, and here the advantage is your opponent's king is exposed in the middle of the board, and your move is simple, just to castle the king out, get the rook in the game. And let's see what happens if your opponents, instead of bringing the knight out, your opponent goes bishop to c5. Here after bishop to c5, your main move is pawn to c3. Here your opponent will develop the knight, and here you strike the center with the move d4. He takes, you take back, he goes check. Here he has two moves. He can go back on b6, and he can also go on b4 check. Here your move is to go with the, if you don't want to lose your pawn, you can go bishop to d2, and if you want to go aggressive, you can go knight to d2. But all of these moves are good, because after takes, you won't take with the bishop, you will take with the knight, either knight, you will protect this pawn, and this pawn is looks like that you are losing it, but you can push here. Knight moves like somewhere back, and here you can go up, and now you are threatening the guy. You can he will go back, and now you are completely winning. As you can see the moves here, you take, he takes, you take, he takes with the pawn, and then you've got the move checkmate like this, here, and after this, and you go castle check, and he goes somewhere like here, and he goes anywhere he goes, it is checkmate. Okay, after this, most of your opponent will go back. Okay, now you have got the move e4, e5. Knight comes forward. Now you have into e2. Here to check and trade, and here he is hoping for trade to he is hoping for you that you will hop something, and he will take, and it is completely fine for him, but you won't do it. Instead of you will move the king out. He can't move his knight, because his knight is stuck, so he gives up the pawn just for saving his knight. Here if your opponent goes bishop to f5, you have got the move pawn to g4, and bishop goes back, and here the move is h4, and going for h5 to push the pawn, and here your opponent will try to save his bishop with the move, maybe with the move pawn to h5 himself, or he will go pawn to h6. But here the your move is going to be just a simple move, push the pawn, push him back, and just go bishop to d5. Here you are completely going to win the knight. If he tries to protect it, you go to take, he takes, you take, he takes, you take with check. and it is not a forcing line, so you can also play this move, but he will take, you go to take, and this is all same. Your opponent will take, and now you got to take, you take back with the check, and you can see here you are completely winning one piece, and you are up a piece, so it is completely winning for you. It depends on you how you play the game and convert it. Here, going all the way in is not a move. Here the move is suggested is b5, but most of your opponents will try to play here. You've got what you needs to do, what you need to do, and it is all that what it takes. We have seen both moves, bishop back and bishop check, and here one more move is bishop e7. Here you can push the pawn, kick the guy out somewhere like here, and get the bishop back, protecting this pawn on e4. He goes for castle, you go castle, just normal moves. And here your opponent will try to do something like this to open up his light squared bishop. You've got this move to just get your opponent's knight. And here you can see every move, like if he plays any move like this or any waste move, if he wastes, you will be winning his knight, like playing the move b4. So he needs to make a space for his knight to run with the move b6 or b5. So you go here, he goes here, and you just keep developing. Maybe most of your opponent will also do go bishop to b7 and blunder his knight. Till then, bye bye. I will see you in next video, and you can see my shot and enjoy.